Sandra-Mae Lux joins me today, and a new album just released May 30th, Seasons in Jazz. And I just was listening to it, and I see that there's every season listed in a song except winter. But there is This December Love. That's your winter song?
That's the winter song, baby.
Your last album, that was a pandemic album and you had to record it, do all the crazy things. So how was it getting back in the studio with other instrumentalists and doing your thing?
It was magical. It's always magical to start with just an idea of a song, just a little hook or something, then turn that into an actual song, then demo it, and then have a world-class band actually finally bring it to life. And as a songwriter, there's no greater feeling than that. There really isn't. It is magical.
Well, your album is really magical. I kind of had, and I've listened to a lot of jazz and blues. Yours kind of gives me the Christmas feeling without Christmas. You know what I mean? Like, it's uplifting and comfortable and cozy, all those things that you get with Christmas music, but it's not the Jingle Bells and Winter Wonderland kind of thing, right?
Yes. I mean, that's really, that's all we could ever ask for is to make somebody feel good with our music. And so that is all wonderful to hear.
And you're making everyone in England feel really great. Your single, You, Me, and Tomorrow, hit number 3 on the UK soul charts, and you're originally from Richmond, BC. You're Canadian, but you're living.
I'm Canadian through and through.
Okay, so you're living over there now.
I am. Yeah, I've been living here for 8 years.
Okay, so what made you move there?
Well, I had just finished college, so I went to Capilano University, got my degree in music and jazz studies, and that was an amazing experience. And then, I spent a few years around Vancouver doing all the gigs and the things and doing that, and that was great. And then I came to a point where I looked around and I said, well, I've pretty much done everything I can do in this town. So I just felt like I needed to go to a bigger city just to expand and be inspired. And luckily, I have Dutch parents, and I also have Dutch citizenship. And so I was able to come to London.
Okay. So that means that you can't really take advantage of the CanCon music program.
I sure can.
Oh, you can?
Because I'm 100% Canadian too. So, yeah.
But don't you have to be using like a percentage of in your music? Like on your recorded?
So it's 100% CanCon because I'm Canadian, fully Canadian. Yeah. My writing partner is fully Canadian, and so it's 100% CanCon.
Okay, because I remember when I was in school, and this will date me for sure, but Celine Dion's "My Heart Will Go On," we couldn't play that as a CanCon song on radio because she had instrumentalists that were American and producers and all that stuff. So I was wondering that about you being
and
over.
I'm also the arranger and the producer and everything.
Okay, so you don't sleep then? Because I saw that you're also a voice actor. You do video games and cartoons and commercials.
Yeah. Wow. I mean, it's a wonderful life. Every day is different and exciting and new, and there's a wonderful voiceover community here in London. So I've been very lucky. Yeah.
Wow, that is so cool. So previous songs that were released, you used analog instruments. Is that what I was hearing on this new album too?
Oh yeah, 100%. I mean, with jazz, especially classic jazz, real piano, obviously, bass, drums. So yeah. You can't use any in the box, as they call instruments for jazz, no.
So you play sax. Do you play other instruments? I see in your room right beside you, there's a guitar on the wall.
Yeah, I play guitar and I play piano and I play some percussion. So all the demos of the songs were all done me. I was either doing them on guitar or piano, but then I got real players to do it properly.
Can we expect to see you come back to Canada for some shows, or are you touring at all with this new album?
I am planning on doing a summer tour next summer, pending funding. So that's where Canada Council comes in. I'm going to be hitting them up, seeing if we can make something happen.
Because I've seen that you've played, and we're looking at going this year, Ottawa Jazz Festival. You've done that a couple times.
I did, yes. Yeah, that was so much fun. And especially when you're an artist and you get the special pass and you can get to go see everything. I saw some life-changing shows there. A highlight for me was seeing Herbie Hancock and just getting to like hang out with him backstage and just like chat with him, and we had pictures together, and he's like, yeah, he's so chill. And then also George Benson was amazing. I'm such a fan. He basically reinvented how to play jazz guitar like how we do now. So yeah, he's just such an absolute legend. To see him in the flesh was just wild. Yeah, it was wild.
So are you doing anything in the UK this summer like that? Like any festivals?
A couple. I'm doing the Teddington Jazz Festival in a couple weeks, and I have a gig in Soho on next week. So yeah, doing little bits here and there. Yeah.
Awesome. The first track on this new album, Are We Having Fun? Automatically, I thought this needs to be in a movie. I was just picturing so many things. And what made you open up the album with that song?
I thought it was just a very gentle welcoming into what the rest of the album was going to feel. I didn't want to hit it off like really hard. I wanted a gentle, relax, everything's gonna be okay. We're gonna have a really good time. Pour yourself a glass of wine, or a cup of tea, and just hang out with me for, the next 40 minutes, and we'll have a great time.
And you're writing too. You said you have a partner that you write with?
Yeah, writing partner, yeah.
The autumn song, a great description of when you first feel autumn come in with the coldness and the colors and the changing in seasons. How are you writing songs like that with so much description with somebody else?
I think it's essential, honestly. I think the best songs are always written in pairs. I wouldn't do more than two people writing together. It just gets messy. But if you think of all the amazing people who wrote the jazz standards in the Great American Songbook, Rodgers and Hammerstein, like Rodgers and Hart, Jerome Kern, all of them are duo songwriters. Up into the Brill Building as well, you have Carole King and Jerry Goff and Cynthia Weil, Barry Mann. They're all writing duos, and the best songs ever written, in my opinion, are written by two people writing them together. So I think writing with someone else gives you a different perspective, and it gets you out of your little box, and it just inspires you. You transcend what you have knowledge-wise and inspiration-wise when you do it together. You take the best of yourself and you add it together, and that makes something even more wonderful than you as an individual.
Well, this album is wonderful, and it's called Seasons in Jazz. It's available now. You can get the whole thing anywhere you stream your music, and a great morning album. I kind of kicked off my day with this, and it was very good feeling.
Yeah, absolutely. And I also have a physical CD if people know what these are. I have a physical CD available on Amazon and my Bandcamp page, and I have global shipping, and I have a nice tote bag if you want a tote bag. So merch available too.
And is it available on vinyl as well?
So that's funny you asked that. I've just put an inquiry as to how long that would take. So by the end of the summer, I'll have a vinyl pressing as well.
And since you do all these things, playing instruments, producing, voice work, did you do the art of your album cover, that tree?
Oh, no. My very incredibly talented friend, Fiona McVicker, did the artwork. She did the artwork for my last album as well, but that's it on the wall. And she hand-painted it all, and she's just brilliant.
And she just lives around the corner from you?
She does. She's my friend. She lives about a 5-minute walk away, and, she just happened to just pull that out of her magical brain.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, it's beautiful. The outside, the music, your voice is phenomenal too. And I was so happy to get to talk to you today. So all the best to you, and can't wait to see you come back to Canada next year from tour, and we'll be keeping up on everything from your website, and hope to talk to you again soon.
Thank you so much, Dana. It was lovely to speak to you as well.